Today's small business company of the week. Each week, KTRS picks a small business to honor.
I think we need like special music or something for them.
We do
like,
need special music. Small business person of the week. We do this because we're a small business. We've been around 20 years. We were told we wouldn't last 6 months. We're here 20 years later. We're thrilled. We support small businesses. And so we ask you that if you would like to nominate a small business, go to ktrs.com, go to the More tab. Then it says small business nominee. You can there's a form to fill out. It goes right to my emails, and we sort of pick and choose which ones are the best. You know, we try to get a wide variety. You can have 100 employees. You can have one employee. You can be in business for 200 years. You can be in business for a week. We try and get a nice variety of different businesses, and we love it because we learn about all these businesses we never knew existed. So here you go. Today's small business, KTRS Small Business of the Week goes to Bi-State Vintage Radio Repair, LLC.
Ooh, like.
Thanks to Diane Earnhardt, who sent this in. She is the office manager. She deserves a raise instantaneously. Bi-State Vintage Radio Repair fixes antique vintage electronics. How long have they been in business? Officially, they've been in business for 2 months. Unofficially, they've been in business since 1974. And they have 2 employees.
I love that.
Here's what they do.
Okay.
There is no else restoring vintage equipment on the Illinois side of the river, and they want to keep the craft alive, including supporting the advancement of Morse code and the importance of the wireless industry to future generations.
Morse code.
Morse code. Bi-State Vintage Repair is dedicated to the preservation of the art of radio. Bi-State Vintage Radio Repair is keeping alive the technology of a bygone era. Current customers are now realizing this past analog technology is better in many ways than the digital technology that surpassed it. As recent generations discover and desire this old technology, we are here to meet their needs.
You cannot get any more old school than that.
Right? So I have old radios throughout my house that I love. Every single one of them works, from the small little desktop to the big giant ones that you would listen to the fireside chats with FDR on. And sometimes the tubes go out. It takes a minute to warm up. You turn it on. It takes a minute to warm up. But they're great. They're antiques, and they're great when you can still get. You know, I can still listen to Carney show on a radio that was made in 1945.
That's so funny because for a while there, I was collecting old radios. So I was collecting vintage radios, and then I just.
Yeah, so there you go.
That is great.
So today's small business of the week, Bi-State Vintage Radio Repair. Their phone number, 618-235-8823. Bi-State Vintage Radio Repair, LLC.
Full 2 employees.
Yeah, you betcha. 712 here, Big 550, KT.